Hey everybody, this is Julian. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Thursday's check-in. And yes, I'm back in the States. I'm back home in Santa Monica for about 3 days. And my first day back, I did Market Day on Sunday. In a second, the new things that I created over Market Day. Before we get into today's video, let's go back to last night. I went over to Tanya's house, my plant friend, who has amazing, beautiful night blooming cactus and fun little things in her yard that I was able to preserve. And I created her a beautiful sun catcher in the moon shape, which I absolutely love. So I was able to gift her one with her blooms in it, as well as some cuttings. I always love gifting cuttings or plant babies, propagated babies from my collection. So if you remember in my recent videos on the channel, I purchased a really big begonia and I just took the last of the blooms today. It is drying in silica gel, but one of the parts of the plant wasn't looking that great. So what did I do? Propagate it, and while I was away traveling, I had it in a water vessel and it gave me roots. So I was able to gift her one, as well as some of my Monstera adansonii cuttings. I did give her a few from the ones that I did trim off from the mother plant, and we'll go to the mother plant in a second so you can see the updated growth on the top. Honestly, I'm really surprised that it's giving me growth on the top, because I've never seen any activity in that section of the plant until I took it out of the staked pole that it was on and trim the bottom of it. So that's very interesting to think about. And I was able to stop by her house last night and see her really quickly and catch up with her. So I'm really happy I was able to do that before I head to Las Vegas. So the first day I came back from traveling, I came home in the middle of the night. So I watered the collection 11 o'clock at night, and then I loaded up the car for vending day. I created a bunch of things, and I'll share with you in a second one of the sad plants that I'm gonna try to rehabilitate in the greenhouse, which I haven't really looked in the greenhouse yet on what exactly is going on, because as you guys remember, right before I left, the greenhouse fell. I don't know how, and I really don't want to put into thinking who, what, when. It happened, and when I was home, I was able to take care of the situation, and I just don't know how long it was laying all over on the ground. I want to say it was like right after I left Santa Monica it happened. So hopefully whatever I'm able to save is doing well. I did water them when I got home. Yesterday it was a rainy day. I pretty much just stayed indoors to wrap up editing my Tanzania content. In fact, I just finished editing episode 16, so I was able to do 16 episodes traveling throughout beautiful Tanzania, and the last few episodes are going to be wrapping up in the next few days. So if you are subscribe to the vlog channel, subscribe, find me Jewel of Hawaii, or on the main homepage of this channel you can see the link to my vlog channel. And I am going to be doing premieres from now on every 5 a.m. for my Travel with Julian series, where I can hop on the live chat and say hi to whoever shows up. I know a part of the world is sleeping, like Hawaii. It's like 2 in the morning when my videos premiere, and then here in California 5 a.m. not a lot of people are up at 5 a.m. but the rest of the world is up. So it's a give and take for me to have my videos go live at 5 a.m. but I like that the rest of the world are able to wake up with me and the channel every day. And I know a lot of you guys is like part of your routine to watch me first thing in the morning. So I want to share with you the few things that I created over vending weekend. I guess we can start with this necklace. So I knew I wanted to start making necklaces once I started doing earrings, and I just wanted to figure out the right time to start making them, and I thought, why not start for holiday season? So this is my cactus necklace. It's so cute. I created this on Sunday, so this is going to be up for sale, and I'm going to be doing the same design with my little mini monsteras, and they're all going to be in different colors. So if you're interested in my necklace, I also have the same for the stud earrings in the monstera and the cacti. So if you want to do like matching, you're more than welcome to do that if you like that. But I thought I don't wear any earrings today, so you can just kind of focus on the necklace and see what it looks like. I think it's adorable. I think especially if you're gonna go out and do plant things like buy plants, or maybe go and do any kind of plant errands or plant shopping at a market, I think this would be so cute to wear. So if you're interested in my cacti necklace and the same style in monstera, reach out to me on a direct message on Instagram if you're not able to come to any of my pop-ups. I also want to share with you the few things I recently created over the last few market days when I was here. So this is one of them, another hanging monstera. My monstera pieces and all of my suncatcher pieces are never the same. So if you see something you like, don't hesitate. If you like it, I would say purchase it, because I never know how long a piece stays with me. So this one is up for sale. It has a little monstera in the center and crystals on the outside, and this will be in the shop for sale. Another similar one with the same mold but different setup, and I'll bring them side by side in a second. This one is up for sale as well. It's a translucent green. I don't know if I shared this one in my last Thursday check-in sharing my art. I'll bring them side by side so you can see. So they're similar but different. So these two are up for sale. So another fun thing that I've been creating, which I've never done in a botanical theme, is my mini moon phase. So this is my latest one. I always love to have one in the shop. I've sold a handful now in different shades of black and white and gold and silver theme in it, but I never created one with a botanical theme. And I actually poured this a couple months ago, and once I finally sold my last glittery mini moon phase, I finally went into doing the botanical moon phase. So in here is my beautiful aeonium blooms. If you remember, my one aeonium gave me so many cute blooms, and then also I believe my asparagus fern and my rabbit's foot fern is also in here. So this moon phase is up for sale. It's very hard to put anything in this piece as far as for botanicals, because it is so tiny and very hard to work with putting something in here. So I don't know if and when I'm gonna create another one. Once this sells, then I'll create my next mini moon phase and I'll see what I do with it. But as far as for putting anything botanical dried in it, this is the first one of its kind, because the ones that I previously sold only had glitter or flakes in it. So this one is up for sale. I think I created that one within the last few market days right before I left. And then let me share with you the two that I made this past Sunday. So this is a little bit more small and simple but still gorgeous. In here you see my Cressula ovata blooms in a star, resin star, and then you see some charms, some crystal charms, some silver charms. So this one is up for sale. It's so cute. So the last time I did a market day was Rose Bowl right before my trip, and I created a sun catcher and it sold this past Sunday, so I'm not able to share that one with you. But this is another one that I created on Sunday market day. So have some botanicals in here with some charms and a crystal. So this one is up for sale. And I got one more. This one is so cute. So in here, something a little bit more small and simple. There is my rabbit's foot fern, asparagus fern in here, and a small little resin charm, and then some crystals and some charms. So this one is up for sale. I like to create different size of pieces, large and small, because people have different tastes, and a lot of people who are buying my sun catchers are buying them for gifts. So maybe they have a certain budget or certain style or aesthetic they're looking for. So I like to have a variety of sun catchers. I have well over 20 in stock at all times. I'm constantly creating while I am doing my pop-ups. So those are my latest pieces that I wanted to share. But yes, I am going to be creating necklaces for the holiday season in the cactus theme and monstera theme. So if you're interested and would like a certain color, or if you maybe want cacti and monstera, I can do that as well. I can mix it, but I think it's absolutely cute. I mean, like, how cute is that? So this is something new and exciting for me to add to the shop. So before I go into other announcements, I wanted to share with you my beautiful piece that I did not share in previous Thursday's check-in. I've been so busy that I haven't even been able to open this and hang it up in my studio. But if you watch the Travel with Julin series on the vlog channel, you know that I got this piece made for me while I was in Tanzania, and I believe this next few days you will see me share on the vlog channel. I had this artist commission me a total of 5 pieces. but this one is near and dear to my heart because this was the baby sighting that I got in Serengeti on my birthday game drive. So this one is going to be hanging up in the Santa Monica studio. I know I shared with you in a previous Thursday check-in the giraffe one, which is for my Las Vegas room. So I finally get that out and I'm gonna figure out where to hang it. And then another piece that I got while I was in Santorini is this gorgeous 3-layered mirrored piece. And out of everywhere I went this past travels, I was not coming across any street artists. And as a maker and a small business owner and artist, I love supporting other makers and small business owners and street artists wherever I travel around the world. I've always been like that with my solo travels. And literally on my last night going to dinner and walking back from dinner back to my hotel, he was there, and I think he was only on the street for 3 hours, and in the time frame that I walked to dinner and back, it was during that time frame. And I decided to purchase the piece from him. I said, you know what, you're like the only person I've ever seen creating art on the street this whole time I've been traveling this trip, and I wanted to support his art. He's also a traveling artist. He's based in Melbourne, Australia, but his wife is from Santorini, so he goes there 3 months a year to paint, and then he's off to Hong Kong. I wanted to share with the channel this beautiful art piece, and I was able to have him paint these here on the vlog channel. I requested him to add more flowers, so I'm glad that I was able to have him do that for me, and at least I feel a little bit more connected to it. But this is such a gorgeous piece. I love it a lot, and I can't believe I traveled back with glass in my backpack. But this is something that I am looking forward to figuring out where I'm gonna style it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it here in Santa Monica, if not in the new Las Vegas room, maybe on the plant shelf. That would be so cute. But if I'm not mistaken, I did a photo shoot right over here in Santorini. I believe this is in Ia, where I stayed my last 2 nights. So wanted to share my art pieces that I've been getting while I travel. Also, in my last Thursday check-in, I shared a haul of the things that I got. But on my way over from LA to Ibiza, I stopped over in Switzerland. If you guys are travelers or aware of different countries and their currencies and how expensive it is to travel to certain places in the world, I believe Switzerland is the most expensive country to travel to. Everything there is expensive. So I stopped at the airport. I had enough time to eat some chocolates, which I share on the vlog channel, but I did get a magnet. And some chocolates. So I said, you know what, why not? And I got it because of the tin too. Like, how cute is that? I love collecting little tins from cookies or chocolates in my travels. So I have a little tin collection. I'm very specific though when it comes to collecting tins, because I know you can go crazy. The little chocolates, let's taste one and see. We'll do the dark chocolate. I think there's dark milk and something else in here. Very good. Hazelnut, praline, dark, and milk. Assorted chocolates. Comment down below if any of you guys been to Switzerland. I'm a huge chocolate lover, so got that in my layover. So those are the fun things that I've been making, that I've been purchasing in my travels. Now let's talk about what happened when I came back from traveling. Because I came home 11 o'clock at night, I immediately watered the collection before loading up the car for my pop-up, which was, I have to be there 6 in the morning. My watermelon peperomia, guys, I'm so like upset with this plant. It doesn't like my lifestyle. This is the 3rd time I purchased the plant. The cuttings from this plant was in the greenhouse propagating. I was hoping, and I have to check at some point, that I was able to save the cuttings during the accident of the greenhouse falling. I have to see, but I'm not gonna repurchase this plant anymore. I do see some new growth. This is gonna live in the greenhouse, and I wish it luck, but it's not like my lifestyle of traveling. And also my little philodendron moonlight that I got from the Bay Area, it's not happy either with me traveling. Both plants were in the bathroom, and it's kind of interesting because in the bathroom without my humidifier going, it's about 80%, and a lot of the plants do really good in there. But when I'm traveling, boy, the plants, they'll tell me if they're upset or not with me being gone for like 2 weeks. Even my Chinese money plant in the bathroom, a whole bunch of yellow leaves. I'm like, why are you so dramatic? You are like the most common plant in the bathroom, but yet you're so dramatic. So it still has a bunch of leaves, but I'll share with you in a second what the Monstera Adansonii progress of the mother plant is looking like. I was able to give my plant friend Tanya with her little birthday plant haul a few cuttings of the Monstera Adansonii that I trimmed off, if you guys remember. I'm just literally here for 3 days maybe, and by the time this video goes live, I will be in Las Vegas for the work week, for Halloween week. With that being said, this coming weekend I am wrapping up the month of October doing a pop-up back in Las Vegas, and I think it's been a couple of months since I did any pop-ups at our restaurant because the Las Vegas weather is really bad. It gets really hot during the summer and really cold during the winter. So now that the weather is cooling down, I'm going to be doing a pop-up at our restaurant Dirty Fork this Saturday and Sunday from 9:30 to 1:30. So if you are in Las Vegas, whether you live in Las Vegas or going to be visiting for the weekend, come on down. I will be at the restaurant outside with the shop set up from 9:30 to 1:30 this Saturday and Sunday, as well as next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So those are my vending updates and dates of where I'm going to be the next 2 weekends. So it'll be in Las Vegas. And I don't know if I'm gonna do any pop-ups in December in Las Vegas. I think the next 2 weekends is going to be the last days I'm gonna do for Las Vegas for the year, because I think once December hits, it's gonna be too cold for me to sit outside to do any pop-ups. So if you're in Las Vegas and would like to come and see the shop and meet me and Ebby, I'll probably have Ebby with me because it'll be cooler. You are more than welcome to come down the next 2 weekends, Saturday and Sunday from 9:30 to 1:30. I'll be creating art. I'll be creating more of my necklaces, more of my sun catchers. I don't know if I'm gonna pour anything before I leave in the morning. Probably not. I just want to kind of focus on getting my space ready for me to leave again. But when I'm back next week, I'll probably pour a few times so that I have more things to create next weekend while I'm sitting at the pop-up in Las Vegas. So this is your chance, Las Vegas. If you want to meet me, see the art, get anything for the holidays as far as for something for yourself or for gifts, this is your chance, because I don't think I'm gonna do December. And we'll see when I start doing pop-ups again next year, depending on the weather in Las Vegas. Definitely in the spring. And also I will be doing one pop-up for the month of November in Santa Ana in Orange County. It's going to be the second Saturday of November, which is the day before Rose Bowl Sunday. So if you're in Orange County, Santa Ana, or anywhere in the south from Santa Monica, this is your chance to come see me in the shop. Ebby won't be with me because it is a farmer's market, and I believe it's from 9 to 2. I've never been to that farmer's market before. I never ever do any pop-ups or go to that part of California, because it's well over 40 miles I think from Santa Monica. But I want to go and check it out and kind of just switch things up for Saturday, because the 3 markets I've been rotating on Saturdays here in the LA, greater LA area hasn't been doing good. And this farmer's market is the same company as the one that I started doing 2 miles up the street here in Westwood. So if you are in Southern California, this is your chance. Mark your calendar. The second Saturday of November I will be there, and I believe it's 9 to 2, the day before Rose Bowl. And I will be at the Rose Bowl, second Sunday of the month. I will be in Hawaii 1 month from now, and I'm gonna figure out if I can do any pop-ups in Hawaii, because my market that I do is not allowing daily vendors. Last I checked, they're putting that on pause, I think because of the numbers getting high. I'm not too sure, but I'm waiting for them to accept daily vendors again so I can go back to that market and do my pop-ups there while I go home to Hawaii. So stay tuned, because eventually you're gonna see me do Thursday check-ins in Hawaii with my grandma, and I'll be able to show you some new things that I'm creating and kind of gear up for the winter season with the collection, what I want to do is when my grandma is back with me in California in a month or so, maybe like 5-6 weeks from now, I want to pull the whole collection in front of the house away. And if you guys remember my Clean With Me series, I'm gonna try to clean the whole front section of the studio because the tree really trashes the collection. It's awful. There's nothing I can do about it. But I think I'm gonna bring my plant shelves along the patio. If you guys remember my last plant tour, I have plant shelves that I created along the patio wall. I think I'm gonna bring those out to the front, and then I'm gonna try to lift the plants off of the ground so that's easier for me to rake and blow underneath the plant shelves, because with plants on the ground in front of the plant shelves, all the leaves literally get stuck in between the planters in the plants. Like, it's just awful. So I want to try to see if maybe that can help me at least clean faster. I mean, there's nothing I can do because the tree will continue to give me trash, but at least maybe it'll be easier for me to maintain the collection that way, with trying to keep it at least looking tidy with the mess from the tree. So stay tuned for that, and I'll share it all on the main channel. And I hope you guys have been enjoying my Tanzania content, Travel with Julin. We are wrapping up a few more episodes left on the vlog channel, then we go back to daily vlogging, and then eventually you will see my Travel with Julin Ibiza and Greece content, which I'm super excited to share. I was able to drone in both places. I will also take my drone to Hawaii, so it'll be really fun to share different points of view on the island of Oahu. And I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. I will be dancing this week and next week in Las Vegas, and I'm coming home next week just for 3 days to be home, get things done for the collection. And I'm going to a concert. My favorite artist, Alina Perez, is back in LA. I've seen her once before in LA. Love her so much. I love her music. She's my favorite American artist. I believe she's American. And I'm going to see her in concert again next week in LA, and I'll vlog that for the vlog channel. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on another Thursday check-in. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads between the main channel and the vlog channel. You get a video each and every day. Also, shout out to my mom for watering the Vegas collection while I traveled. Plants are doing good, and I'm looking forward to maybe bringing a few more plants this coming week. So if anything, I'll do a Thursday check-in in Las Vegas if I can. If not, we'll do next week Thursday's check-in back in Santa Monica. I'll see you soon. Until next time, aloha from Santa Monica, California, and the collection. Bye guys. Alright, so here's a little fun update on the top of my mother plant. This is all new growth, and this happened while I was away, believe it or not. So very fun update.